Hi. Do you want to know the quickest way, the simplest way to know where your soul path is taking you next, what your lesson is about, where your journey is going? Look at where you've been. Look at where you spent the past few decades. That is the quickest, easiest way to understand where your guides are taking you next. Here's why. When we are put on this earth, when we opt for this lifetime, we are brought here to learn something. We're brought here to experience something that we haven't experienced yet. So it's about not repeating what we know how to do, not showing how well we can do something we've learned how to do over lifetimes and decades and all those years, but learning and experiencing something we never have before. So you can easily tell when you look at where you've been, where you're going to go next. And another clue is what makes you uncomfortable. That's pretty much going to tell you where you're going. You're going to go in the direction of that discomfort. I'm sorry to myself and everyone. But that again is about learning the things you do not yet know, doing the things you have not yet done. This is about showing yourself and the divine the parts of yourself you haven't gotten to explore yet. So let's say that all your life, and maybe in past lives if you've gotten into that, you have been kind of into having control. You've been a very structured person. You've been someone who really needs that structure, that organization, that feeling of having a handle on things. Well, in that case, in this lifetime, when you come into that soul awareness, when you come into that place of, oh, it's time for me to learn something new, you can bet and be sure that your lesson's going to be about letting go, that it's going to be about learning to surrender, that it's going to be about learning to trust. If you have already lived lifetimes, and most of this lifetime from a place of not feeling empowered, not feeling like you have any control at all, then guess what? Your lesson is going to be about coming into your power. Your lesson is going to be about learning what you're capable of, what you can do. Okay. So to learn about where you're going, look at where you've been. What have you mastered? What do you consider yourself to be kind of, this is my wheelhouse? That's not where you're going. The divine already knows you know how to do that. You're going to go into uncharted waters. You're going to go where you have not gone before. You're going to see the parts of yourself that you haven't yet seen. What are the parts of yourself that you haven't yet discovered? That's where you're going. And that, when you embrace it, rather than push against it, rather than resist it, is the joy of the experience of being a spirit being, a soul in a human body in this lifetime. That's why you came here. Believe it or not, as hard as it can be. I hope this helps. I hope it resonates. We'll connect soon. Bye.